Okay. Oh, right. Trying to figure this out. Hmm. Maybe that? Is that a fire? That sure is. I have no crouch. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Or like a button? No. Alright, well, I have it emptied. I can figure out the rest of it later. Maybe. Want to go in the water. Hmm. Hmm. Not really sure what that does. Looks like it's something involving this. I don't see anything that I can interact with. And that still looks closed. Yeah. Ooh, a book. Oh, a charred book. Well, that's a dead link. Jeez Louise. Oh my god. Thank you, Dark, for resubscribing. Also scaring the ever-loving bejesus out of me, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hmm. I think I might have to go back to the jungle. Let me just check this one more time just to make sure that I'm not... I think Puppy Monkey Baby makes more sense in this game, to be honest with you. Can I take this axe? No, why would I be allowed to have some? Oh, wait. Okay. There was one on the prison island. I remember that. This game is very pretty. This is the remake. I remember the original being very pretty as well, but... this wasn't here last time. Alright, let's maybe go back to the prisoner island and do the one that's on there. I can't remember how to get to the prisoner island. Did I do this one? I did that one. Okay. Game is a very interesting combination of like free movement but also point and click rules. Let me go through here. Is this set up to go to... No, it's not. Okay. What was here, actually? I don't entirely remember. Alright, this is a book. With another Dead Link book. Kinda looks like Mans was experimenting to try and get off the island, maybe. Oh, right. That's the room with some controllable things, like the door to the temple. And then this is the bridge that I accidentally killed. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I want to jump in the water in this game so bad. It looks like it'd be so cool and refreshing. Does this go where? Nope. Okay. I think I might need to be on this side, actually. Or not? Does this side not have a thing? I guess this side doesn't have a thing. Okay. Ugh. Oh. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 of them. Two. 3 is the K. 4 is the little, like, cutout and... Or, oops, I just clicked past it. 5 is the horizontal dash. 6 is 5 plus 1. 7 is 5 plus 2. So 8 will be 5 plus 3, so that's the K with the slash. 9 would be 5 plus 4. I just clicked past the one I needed. And then, actually, I don't know what would be 10. I don't actually know what the code would be. Hmm. Oh, you can go either way. That's convenient. Alright. I haven't found anything with the code on it. I did find the thing to teach us what the numbers, like which one are what number, but I didn't find anything that's like a code yet. Why do I keep streaming before making myself coffee? Why am I like this? This goes to the orb. And then we... I still don't know if I have to get this, like, right? What symbol is this one supposed to be? It's supposed to be the open eye. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's 4 here, not 3. There's one maybe I haven't been to yet. Alright, hold on. Navigating this thing makes my head hurt. Alright, so the line one is closed. Is there a hotkey to go to the notepad or the notebook? Hold on. Controls. I guess there's not. I don't need 2 of these. I don't need that. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. What about this one? Looks like this might also be closed. This one is also closed. That's the one we started at. Oh, that means the lights are on, which means it's connected. Okay. Thank you. Still don't quite know what to do about that.
You have to get the book back from the laity. They have it now. Go.
Okay. That's not very different than our initial interaction with her. I'm pretty sure that's Catherine, by the way, the woman that we're supposed to be, like, saving? Question mark? Then we go up here. Here. I'll work our way back now. Wait a minute. Shit, I forgot to open it. Oh, damn. I forget what symbol this is supposed to be. Linking books! Yes! Hello, Jamothy. I was so hoping you would be here. I inevitably get stuck. Have you played the remake yet, Timothy? Or have you only played the original one? Only the original and only 10,000 years ago. Fair enough. I had mentioned earlier when I started this that when I was like 15, maybe, I found a copy at a thrift store and had attempted to play it, but had no real concept of like the Myst style games, so I didn't really understand what I was doing. And I remember it being very, very pretty. Um, I kind of miss the FMVs. Like, I know that they wouldn't have been able to make it look good, but I love FMV games. Let me out of the cube. And by cube, I mean sphere. Let me out of the eye sphere. Let me out. Let's go back to the jungle island and see if we can find anything more there. That's right, the squirrel. So now if we go here, I have this, which will let me fill up something. This, which I'm pretty sure I've set this one, but let's make sure. Yeah, I did. Go down here. There's the cool whale creatures. Hey, homies. This is where I got the thing from. I'm not allowed to go through here. Uh-oh. Backtrack. I'm gonna go in the water so bad. Oh, it looked like it would be a path, but it is not. Okay. Then we can go up here. Hmm. This takes us to the tree. And this thing. Flowers on the tree fluoresce. I don't know if that's going to matter or not. Can't really interact with the tree. But then if I go through this way... I should arrive at the camp. City thing. Yeah, so when I booted the game initially, I was waiting in the little jail cell, and I was like, maybe I'll get a cursor eventually to let me move places, and it wasn't happening. And so um I hit WASDA like on habit, and I was like allowed to move, and I was like, ooh, very fun, very fun. Hold on, I have to figure out why my eyes aren't opening. Anybody else see this? Oh, God, I'm huge on stream. What happened? Hold on. Okay. Like that. What? Wait. Why won't my eyes open? Cool, now when I blink, only one of my eyes blinks. I made it worse. Fuck. Wait. I don't know what I'm doing. What is happening? Why is only my one eye blinking? This is the worst. I have no idea how to fix this. Yeah, it's just the avatar. It's not like me blinking. Ugh. Oh god. That certainly was not a fix. Whatever. The model has one eye open and we're just gonna have to live with it. I want to play my puzzle game and not figure out my fucking avatar. Okay, this is the classroom. And this is the thing that taught us what the numbers are. I don't know what this is, though.
Terekoi Danni, Kibayem Revat, Alroyem Betik Tavom, Gabodona Gayem. Ram.
Hmm. Hmm. I have like 9 million Discord notifications. Okay, I've checked all of my notifications. Nobody's allowed to message me until I'm done stream. Them's the rules. Here. This was a rift in the space-time continuum that now has a case around it. I think I checked this one when I came back, but we'll just double check. Yeah. Mini butterfly. I see a Discord notification. I feel like it's Jamesy or Baptist. Oh, it's not. I said nobody's allowed to send me a Discord notification, them's the rules, and then I saw a Discord notification popped up, so I just assumed it was you or Babden. I'm sorry. Alright, the spinny boy is above me. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that would even be. It's like a lizard, but not. Lizard. No paint. Not sure what to do with him. That's the spinny boy. Okay. Well, this goes down to the city again. Should be allowed in the water. Oh, fish. What's this way? Oh, the other door. Okay. my eye itches. Hello, Zark player. Welcome to the stream. I mean, I'm playing the game. Oh, Tana, thank you. Yeah, the first one was just kind of like an introduction. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't want to do that, don't want to do that. Ah, is that what I missed? That is what I missed. Haha. All right. Awesome. And yes, I am liking the game. Had to extrapolate out a couple times what I'm doing and doing a bit of backtracking, but that's pretty standard for these kinds of games, I feel. Okay. Making my way downtown. Interesting. It is. So this is a sequel to the game Myst. This is the remake of the sequel, rather. Myst came out in 94? 95? I know that Riven came out in 97 initially. Oh. I don't know if I would move in if I could, but I desperately want to jump into the fucking water. It looks so relaxing. How did I make it? Oh, caps lock. I was like, how did I make it to permanently run? That makes sense. It makes sense. Like, yeah. um, the intro to the game is like this dude's dad was like imprisoned here, and the realm is falling apart, which is why everything is like decrepit and rusty. Jeez, Louise Peasel. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow, Zork. Oh, I gotta change the notification sounds. Um, that's why everything's kind of like falling apart a little bit. Weird little church cradle. Not sure what that's about. Okay. Okay. Can I go further? Nope, I can just go back. Of course you can have some coffee. Everybody is allowed to have coffee here. Hello, Parker. Welcome back. Figured out the boiler room. I missed the valve on the right. Be this. Huh. Now can I hit it? Ah. Hello, Rogue. Alright. Found a sick laboratory. Oh. Numbers. So that's... Yeah, some of this trusted here is a little rough. Alright, so 34, 6, 7. I've been cataloging the natural elements of this age for many years now, yet I still continue to find evidence of the number 5. As a boy, it was very clear to me that it held a place of special significance in the Dunning, right? It's Dunning society. From the ancient heraldic emblems of the ruling elite to the humble homes of the commoners. It was ubiquitous. Its presence here is clearly a direct reflection of the minds that authored the texts I used to compose this age. Further proof that through their art, the Denis masters were indeed creating the marvelous worlds they wrote, and not, as many have mistakenly thought, merely forging links to pre-existing worlds. While all of my ages have been based on Denis designs, I see now that the ones most vested with the power of 5 are also the most beautiful, the most perfect, and undoubtedly the most structurally sound. I still have yet to determine how the Denis color symbology reflects this superior design principle. While ostensibly a 6-color system, I'm convinced that there must be some deeper connection to the number 5. I will continue to investigate. 34, 1. I don't know what they mean when they're upside down. 30, maybe? The Ytrim traps have been particularly fruitful this year. Apparently, the breakup of the islands has not adversely affected the subterranean ecosystems. Unfortunately, I imagine the rebels are also experiencing a generous harvest. No shortage of poison for their darts this season. Such vexing issues aside, this unexpected windfall has allowed me to refine a particularly pleasant extract for my pipe, one that is smoother than any other in recent memory. I've reluctantly decided to suspend my inquiries into the unusual behavior of the water of this age, as there are more pressing matters that now demand my attention. For future reference, however, my investigations have revealed the following. I believe the remarkable properties of the water to be caused by a microbe that resides within it. I'm imagining a motile, unicellular organism, but one without a structure that allows it to manipulate bits of water. The aggregate effect of which is that the composite body of water is able to deform itself in response to threatening conditions. Prolonged exposure to extreme heat, a period of intense boiling, for example, seems to kill them off, which would explain their dramatic aversion to even moderate rises in temperature. There is still much to learn, however, regarding this peculiar phenomenon and its possible uses. Construction of the images has proceeded without fault. Remarkable how easy it was to adapt the Dini technology to mimic that of the Ahmad. The two cultures must surely have crossed paths at some point in their histories. It may even be that Keita was a direct descendant of the Dini. How else to explain the redemptive depths of our connection? But that's all pointless now. Maintenance on the steam vent caps completed. I'm extremely pleased with the continued success of the system, another example of the superiority of Denis technology. Ironic that Atris and Catherine's meddling unwittingly provided me with such a convenient source of power. I am certain now that the fissure was an unexpected byproduct of the changes they wrote into this age as part of their machinations to trap me here, and that Atris never intended for the book to be lost among the stars in the process. Better that a linking book be destroyed than to risk it falling to unknown hands. Had they foreseen the creation of the fissure, they surely would have sought another solution, and the ensuing cataclysm may well have consumed the entire world had I not managed to intervene. Catherine would never have knowingly taken such a risk. Surely my son, given his own dearth of vertebrae, had only meant for Riven to become my prison and not my tomb. I am discontinuing regular observations of the expanse beneath the fissure. I have tracked the stars and have proven that their paths are cyclical, but without proper instrumentation, there is nothing more I can learn. My theory, however, remains unaltered. The fabric of this age was breached in a way that permits matter to be hospitably exchanged between two discrete yet overlapping spaces. Yet the attendant paradoxes defy the laws of conventional physics. The great column of wind that formed when the rift first appeared suggests a vacuum as one might expect in space, yet my early experiments seem to confirm the presence of a breathable atmosphere. That Atris momentarily threw himself into the void is further evidence that it might possibly be safe to venture into, but without knowing its true nature, I simply cannot take the risk. It is also difficult to say what would happen were I to reopen the fissure now, but it is highly probable that the results would be disastrous. My hopes have been dashed again. The latest ink formulation has proven to be yet another in a long list of failures. Frustrating to expend so much effort constructing a linking book only to end up destroying it when it refuses to function. Too often has this lab grown uncomfortably warm by the flames of these never-ending disappointments. Without my reference library back in Denis, a properly orthodox linking book may simply be beyond my ability. But I simply cannot burn another book. There must be another way. Pens of Fate. Late last night, while pondering these interminable setbacks, I went to light my pipe. The fine marble got away from me, however, and rolled across the gateway image of the open book before me. If the consequence of this had not been repeatable, I would not have believed my eyes. as the marble left a faint yet definite trail of increased clarity in its wake. The change did not last long, but it was unmistakable. If I could find a way to boost the energy output of my fine marbles, it might be possible to suppress the variance enough to facilitate a stable link. But how? A spatial anomaly occurred yesterday, about 5 spans above the north shore of Temple Island. A breach of stars, seemingly identical to the one beneath the fissure. It began as a small, cloud-like hole, which then commenced to expand in random surges. With some effort, I was able to contain it with runic plates, similar to the ones I devised for the fissure. I believe it will hold, but the appearance of a new rift is troubling. And yet, it has also left me with a most uncanny feeling that something fundamental has shifted in my favor. I believe it may be time to give this inexplicable mystery a second look. I have erected a small dome, a pressurized airlock, mounted upon the contained breach. This has allowed me to safely conduct tentative forays into the expanse without subjecting Riven to further invasion and the destruction that would certainly attend it. It is a baffling, improbable space, yet surprisingly more accommodating than my initial observations had led me to believe. Breathing is indeed possible within it, yet I cannot say that it is respiration that I am used to it. Rather, as nonsensical as this is going to sound, it feels at times as if the expanse was breathing me, and in the process imbuing me with a sense of endless possibility. Oh my god! Hold on, I need coffee. Oh my god. Okay. At last, the breakthrough I was hoping for. After my first full day of experiments in the expanse, I was astonished to discover that the fire marbles in my coat pocket had come to fluoresce. A quick strike test confirmed that their energy levels had increased significantly, and their charge has lasted longer than I would have thought possible. In a clear act of divine providence, the expanse has given me the final piece of the puzzle, an apparently boundless energy source that should have been more than sufficient to rectify my linking bugs. But I must work quickly. 2 more breaches have occurred in the interim, each one more aggressive and difficult to contain than the last. Time, I fear, is running out. Yeah, I'd be a little concerned about breathing in the expanse. The breach is now number 5, a sure sign that I am on the right path. I've connected the domes on each of them via a nexus of pathways within the expanse, which will also serve as an inter-island shortcut as I continue my work to enhance Fire Marble Complex. Ugh. The loss of 2 more men yesterday has made it clear that the full spectrum of our energy is too great for even my finest fire marbles to contain. So I've decided to break it up into 5 discrete frequency ranges, which will later be recombined for application to the book. I have installed 5 charging stations within the expanse, each one calibrated to imbue a blank that's what I was fucking with there. Each one calibrated to imbue a blank fire marble with a separate band of the total energy needed. A pneumatic tube system will then convey the charged marbles to the grand golden dome on Riven for recombination. Freedom is nearly within my grasp. Maybe I shouldn't have been doing that. The problem of how to return to Riven has been settled. Reckon has proven his usefulness over the years, at times nearly rivaling my own engineering prowess. He and his team will have the honor of being the first to link to the new age, bringing with them the necessary materials to build a vastly simplified version of the book apparatus, which I have personally designed. If they do not return within a reasonable amount of time, I will revise my designs and send additional men until they get it right. Should they flounder, however, I am prepared to sacrifice every last man on Riven to continue the effort. This cannot fail. Oh my god, this guy is so verbose. At long last, a viable loop has been established. He forgot to cross his T. After an eternity of toil and sacrifice, and an unconscionable preemption of the ages I might have fathered, I have finally linked to a new age. That would be 98? Right? Because the K is 3 and the line is 5, so it's 8. 98. It is a bleak and barren world, perfectly suited for my purposes. By closely comparing the real with the written, I believe I will soon be able to create a more appropriate age from which to relaunch my mission. For now, however, I will move my office and living quarters there, so that I may safely continue my endeavors without distraction. Yes, if you would tell me what the numbers are. Because that implies if I have this whole math thing correct. Base 25? 69, nice. Oh god. It's actually 233. Wow, okay. Although it is but a stepping stone, 233 is an utter triumph. To think that I have accomplished in a matter of years, under extremely adverse conditions, what it took my Denis ancestors centuries to achieve. I caught one of my assistants thumbing through this journal today. He will certainly never do it again. But I'm glad I chose to write this in a language these people cannot decipher. Perhaps it's time I reviewed security measures with each guild master. No problems expected from the builders, maintainers, and surveyors, but the bookmakers and educators may need a bit more motivation. Oh. More reports of spirit sightings. It seems that under Catherine's leadership, the rebels, or Black Moiety, as the villagers stubbornly insist on referring to them, have attained a new level of sophistication in their terror tactics, renewing their campaign to intimidate the weak-minded into joining them by preying upon their cultural superstitions. I suppose I should be concerned by this, but it strikes me as almost laughable. If the rebels wish to dilute their ranks with dimwits, then who am I to stop them? Chemical analysis of one of the rebel knives has yielded curious results. The metal contains elements that are unlike anything I've encountered on the island. It appears the rebels have access to a resource that I am unaware of. Perhaps a mine or an uncharted island? Most of these knives have been found on the south side of the village, the same region that reports of people mysteriously disappearing have emanated from. I think a closer inspection of the area is warranted. The fact that the rebels deliberately leave these distinctive knives as a sign of their presence is concerning. They're growing bolder, as if they no longer fear discovery of their hideout. Recent measurements indicate that the movement of the islands has slowed dramatically. My previous estimates predicted a total collapse at approximately 3 months, but with the new figures, I'm no longer certain. I've nearly finished writing the 69th age, and have every confidence it will be a safe place to relocate to. Oh, wait. No, that's not 233. That is a different symbol. 234? Okay. But it would still be useful to know what has caused the sudden halt in Riven's breakup. Is it possible that the age is stable after all? If so, I must discover how it differs from 233, which has already shown troubling signs of decay, though further tests are needed. And yet, there is something about this that gives me pause. Could it be that someone is attempting to repair the damage to the Fifth Age at its source? I cannot help but think that the hand of Atrus is behind this somehow. Oh, moly. That was a lot of reading. Let's see here. Okay. A Froggo! Hello, guy. Be free. Go join your kin. You mean to tell me that a point-and-click game from 97 relies on reading? In this economy? Hmm. 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 Aha. Not that. Interesting. Okay. The counterintuitive aspect of fire marbles, that a great strike force does not always yield the maximum energy output, never ceases to amaze me. Optimal strike force base value crossed out. Strike force compensation. Okay. Let me just... Okay. It was here, right? Oh no, one off. I don't... Okay, hold on. Let's look around places. Last week, one of my acolytes caught a rebel sniffing around the cemetery totem in the jungle. In keeping with the general ineptitude of my men, the dog was allowed to escape. But at least the fool had the presence of mind to bring me the object in question. It's a primitive eyepiece, into which one of the native numbers has been set. Given the fact that their accursed numeric system requires you to know which way a symbol has been rotated in order to read it, however, there's no way to make sense of it. It's probably an overestimation of the moiety's intelligence to suspect that there may be some greater meaning behind it. But tomorrow I shall send a surveyor out to inspect the other totems, just to be safe. Get to know which way it was freaking rotated? Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. But I don't... I want to... wish to shove my fingers into the gears. That will clearly solve all of the problems. Five, six, seven, eight. Wait. Should have asked the frog. You're super right. I got a feeling I'm gonna need that. And probably need that. Thank God for this screenshot system. I probably should have been taking screenshots of the other totems and their numbers, but I didn't think about that until this very moment. Well, I'm gonna save here for the night because it is late and I am eepy. So, thank you everybody for coming out.